Are you ready, Raider Nation? The Las Vegas Raiders are in a tailspin, losing 3 of their last 4 games, and it's crunch time. With injuries and trade requests shaking up the roster, the question on everyone's mind is, can this team turn it around against their arch-rivals? Stay tuned as we dive into the latest updates and what it means for our playoff hopes. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button to stay in the loop with all things Raiders. What's going on, Raider Nation? With the season slipping away and a tough schedule ahead, the Las Vegas Raiders are at a crossroads. It's been a roller coaster ride of injuries and missed opportunities, but the question remains, will this team fight back or fold under pressure? Stick around as we unpack the current state of affairs and what's next for our beloved Raiders. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like to stay connected with our Raiders journey. Hey Raiders Nation, let's dive into the latest news surrounding our beloved team and the current state of affairs. It's been a rough stretch, hasn't it? Losing 3 out of the last 4 games and 4 out of 5 really stings, especially after the high hopes we had coming into this season. Injuries, lackluster performances, and that trade request have really thrown a wrench in our plans. Head coach Antonio Pierce voiced what we're all feeling. We're tired of losing the last 3 weeks. And honestly, who can blame him? We've had opportunities to win, but for one reason or another, those slipped right through our fingers. Now we're facing a divisional rival, those Kansas City Chiefs, the reigning Super Bowl champions. While it's true that we were the last team to beat them, let's not kid ourselves. We're a completely different team now than we were back then. Pierce is right when he says we need to focus. We're excited, he said, and I believe him. It's all about competing at a high level for 4 quarters. Last week, despite everything going wrong, we had a shot to come back and snag a victory. But let's be real, we have to limit turnovers. 0 turnovers is the goal, and we need to clean up those penalties too. It's all about execution now. But here's the tough truth. While we're all eager for a turnaround, the reality is that our roster is likely one of the worst in the league right now. There's talent, sure, but it's not coming together as it needs to. Injuries have hit us hard, and the trade of our best defensive player certainly didn't help matters. As fans, we can feel the frustration and disappointment, especially when you see the potential just not being realized on the field. Let's talk about what lies ahead. With 2 matchups against the Chiefs in the next month and tough away games against the Cincinnati Bengals and Miami Dolphins, it's looking like there could be more losses coming our way. But here's where it gets interesting. There's a silver lining. We need a quarterback, and with some of the talented quarterbacks expected to be available in the upcoming draft, perhaps it's time to accept our fate this season. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you believe this was the best decision? I'm honestly torn myself. On one hand, embracing a rebuild could set us up for future success. But on the other hand, it's hard to swallow the idea of just going through the motions for the rest of the season. I know we're all passionate about our Raiders, and it's tough to watch things unfold this way. What are your thoughts? Are we on the right path, or are we just prolonging the agony? I genuinely want to hear your opinions and frustrations. So drop your comments below, and let's get a discussion going. As we wrap this up, remember to like this video, share it with your fellow Raiders fans, and hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss any of the latest updates as we navigate through this challenging season. And don't forget to activate the notification bell so you're the first to know when I drop new content. Let's keep supporting our team, no matter what. Go Raiders!